Hello everybody, Darren here, and welcome back to Farthest Frontier. Now in the last episode, I defended against the first small army that attempted to breach our walls with a battering ram and about 75 troops in total. Well, we lost a few villagers on the outskirts of the settlement. Not much we could do. We defended easily enough at the wall, and then set to work on expanding our town. That expansion continues today, and I'll be focusing on building up our desirability as well. Alright, so let's just do the occlusion outline thing as well. That seems to always trigger at the beginning. There we go. So it's going to be business as usual. We want to be expanding this area. I've basically put in a few orders to take down some trees here, There's actually a surprising amount of trees and shrubbery, so a lot of that's going to be harvested away. We're going to flatten some terrain in this little district here, and then start putting down a few extra houses. I'm actually moving this well so that I can try and connect that road up. I was struggling with it in the previous episode, but I think if that well is gone, I should be able to link up the roads easily enough, and I think the well will be able to actually go back in there. At least that's the hopes. I had noticed that this gate has not yet been upgraded. What I'm probably going to do is get rid of this, and then put the gate here, and then straighten this road out. Just because of the way the hill is, I think it would just work and look a little bit better. I'm all for organic curves in the roads and stuff, but it wouldn't be like this, I feel like. There wouldn't be this like sudden turn right before the gate. Unless you had something there that was like, you know, a big rock or a tree that was already placed there, and then you can imagine like people build around things. But other than that, I'll just get rid of these little bits. Okay, so let's just continue that road out. Straight up. Right to there. And there. Nice. Okay, so for this bit, we'll just add in the extra wall here, so just one right there, and then the stone gate. We can just put that straight in. We are pretty low on stone. We're back down to just 68 at the moment, so we're going to be relying on traders, of course, to come by. I've also just done a once over on the farms just to check that everything's alright with them. Seems to be. In fact, let's just spread the compost out. 65% here. Let's check the other one really quickly. Is this one good to go? Almost 3% away. A lot of the coal economy is shut down. We've got like about, I think, 1,000 coal or something in storage. Yeah, 900. So all the charcoal kilns are offline for now. And because of that, I've also taken one of the firewood splitters off, because of course they use firewood, so we can reduce that back down. That's freeing up a lot of laborers, and those laborers are going to get to work all out here chopping away. Now, I could be missing it, but I might have actually lost my other storage cart in the previous episode. I can't find it anywhere, and raiders do attack storage carts. So I may have just misplaced it. It's hard to see it. When you click one, the other will be highlighted, but I just can't find it, so it might have been taken down. I remember that in the very first time I played this game, I was on a stream, or I was streaming it, I mean, and I sent storage carts. At the time, you could make as many as you want. I had like 3 or 4, and I sent them all out, you know, to an area where we were going to be gathering wood, and they all loaded up with like 1,000 wood or something. And it was the first thing to get hit by a raider coming in. It just got destroyed. The wood doesn't fall on the ground. You don't get to use it. It just got vaporized, basically. Of course, we want to build up our defenses a little bit more. A lot of people calling for more and more defenses all the time. I'm not too sure why. I can't see any of the logic in it. I responded to a few people saying, why? Like, why do you want me to have more towers? They don't make it into the town, so I'm just curious as to why people keep saying it. So someone's going to have to give me a reasoned argument as to why I'd want to add more of these. People are even saying you could build a second barracks, but I just don't see why. I can send people out of this barracks and then just split them 50-50 rather than having 2 barracks and then split them. I'm much tighter for building materials than I am for defenses and stuff. I don't know, it just seems like I would agree if they had broken into the town and several times or something, but it just seems like everything's fine. As for the people on the outskirts, I mean, I don't know what I can do about them getting hit, you know, because they're the ones that basically see the raiders first. So there's really, unless you had towers all the way out, all the way around the edges of the map, I just don't think so. And other people were saying as well, put your towers outside the walls as like a first line of defense. Don't think that's a good idea. They'll just converge on the towers and destroy them. Keep them behind the wall, and then they have to get through 2 things, right? That makes obvious sense, I think. Because then while they're hacking away at a wall, not the tower, they're being shot. And these towers have full coverage of this part of the wall and this part of the wall, and, you know, seems good to me, from what I can tell. Obviously, it's a little thin. I mean, I'm spacing them out pretty far, and I do agree with that, but I need the manpower. And so far, they haven't really broken through and done much damage, so I'm okay with it. Anyways, so our houses here, I'm going to be focusing a lot on desirability. Just trying to get as many manor houses as possible, large houses, etc. Let's see if we can hook up these roads again. Oh, it still won't do it. Does it say slope too steep, out of curiosity? No, it just says invalid placement. Well, let me try this again then. Let's just get rid of this road. And because it's a bit laggy, I'll just pause it. And just grab this. Go straight down there. I guess to there is okay. And then in here? No? Still doesn't want to do that. This seemingly can't come across at all, actually. Yeah, strange. Okay. It's a bit annoying. I understand why. We are right next to the lake and it's a little awkward. I get it, but... Does that work? That might work. Sorry to be so finicky. I thought like, oh, I could do this in between episodes, but because the well was in the way, it just seemed like that was the thing that was blocking everything. Ah, it looks like it would be perfect if it wasn't for... It says invalid placement. We'll just let time play. I'm thinking maybe just like even out the slope here again, if we can. I'm guessing it just means we're just literally too close to the water. Let's see if that does anything. I don't know. It is a bit of a shame if that's going to be the case, because then I'll have to move one of these houses out of the way. Probably tuck it in a bit. Because what you could do is perhaps put the well here. Take this house and bring it down here, maybe. If you can fit there. Or if not, just remove it altogether. But I'll let them do their flattening out there and see how it all goes. In the meantime, let's have a look around our settlement. Other things need to be upgraded. 2 villagers have just died of old age. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. No names. Sigland and Tommen. 77 and 76. One was a grocer. So we should just check our markets in case they didn't get put back on them. This one here. There we go. And the other was a farmer. Yeah, that's okay. Alright, no big deal. We should have the extra compost now. No? 19, there we go. Perfect timing. Alright. Add compost. There we go. Alright, so this area's been trimmed. We have a bit of a housing shortage at the moment. 4 people don't have houses. Now, as the houses upgrade, obviously more space is added to them. So it's not a big, like a super big concern. But it's something I think we should try to fix if we can. Okay, and I'm going to get the road to just snap through here. Okay, so a little estate of houses there. Now we need a pub out this way. There is one here, and a bakery there even. But I might put another one somewhere down in the corner out this way, because these guys won't have much over that way. We'll see how that goes. Let's just speed up time, see how this area deals with it. All this extra wood here should just get pretty much dropped into this area pretty quickly for a nice expansion. Area looks like it's been flattened quite a bit. Let's try again. So what about there to here? Does that work? It's so hard to see. It like basically connects in the way I want it to, but just not quite. Alright, sorry to be so finicky. I mean, I'm just trying to get it right, I guess. Let's just get rid of this bit as well. I think if I create the connection point first, so if I say like this is coming down here, so that's where it ends, right? We can see the yellow on the grid, so it has to come in at a diagonal there. Now normally, yeah, there, I was gonna say normally it lets you do that, and it is letting me do it. Good. Okay, yeah, I mean that works. Yeah, that looks good. Alright, nice. At least we fixed it. And then I can maybe move this well back into position. Does it fit? It does. Great. A well down by the river. Cool. A little bit finicky, but got there in the end. So I'm just trying to think what else that needs to be done. So we're just a bit tight for stone, and I'm letting the planks kind of build up. I'd like to upgrade this barn as well. People did mention to actually move the grazing sites, because we're at like max fertility there. So yeah, I guess we could do that. Just move it a little bit further out. But at the end of the day, you know, the fertility is sort of temporary. You get a boost to your farms, but then it's just going to get lower and lower over time unless you're rotating around compost. And I think we've got enough farms. Like, I don't necessarily think I'm going to need another one, but maybe. If that's the case, I could make room here and just shift these barns down a bit further again. Money's really good. We're coming up to the new year, of course. Oh yeah, the glassmaker's off. Let's turn that back on now. Now that we've got the extra coal, they're going to bring in a heavy tool when the weather gets a bit better and get working again. So we'll just turn that off. So of course, sand. So how much sand do we have in storage, I wonder? 64. Alright, that's fine. We can start making glass. The only other thing that would be off is the furniture workshop as well. So no furniture is being distributed. But I mean, money is fine. Happiness is through the roof. Like, I just... I think it's fine. No one's complaining. Let's put it that way. So while I'm waiting, I thought it'd be nice, yeah, maybe I could connect this road up here. So straight across, and then there'll be trees and stuff that dot around this area. So decorations, go with the maple tree, typically like that one. Then we can put some gardens and different things on the sides depending. So I'll make sure the gates are free. Cool. That should look good, I think. Maybe just one more. Right here. That should really bring the place to life. Hope so, anyway. And then we'll cobble lock the whole thing. Of course, we're just kind of waiting on traders and stuff to deliver stone. That's just the major backlog, right? We don't produce any really at this point now. I guess we'll venture out and have a look at how everything else is going. What's been done here? A berry bush. Oh, I must have told it to be moved, but maybe it can't be. Let's just delete it then. I don't even think that's possible. I don't know what I can do with this. Can we just... There we go. Just leave it alone. In fact, actually, let's see what's going on the other side of this lake. Alright. Might see something over there. So, villager professions. We got 55 laborers, currently 20 people building, or just about. We're a little short on farmers. I think that is just for the apiaries. Let's just assign another one, because one did die. I don't think they were automatically replaced. Something I want to do in here is just max that out to 10. Don't know if it makes any difference, but I feel like they're not operating at the best rate they could be. We should have plenty of iron ore. There shouldn't really be an issue there. It is pretty low, and then gold ore is kind of low as well, but loads of coal. So these guys can keep operating. There's 3 of these foundries, basically. 2 of them are upgraded, and then we've got... I'll turn back on the icons, actually. Then we have, obviously, our various deposits, right? So we've got 2 mines. One for gold and one for iron. And that's actually it. But they are fully stocked. Everyone's working them, but we could have even more people on them soon. Once this population climbs up a little bit, pretty much all the excess jobs are going to go into just harvesting more iron. Or gathering it. Okay, well, we can start doing some various upgrades. So we can upgrade the market. It needs 50 bricks. 50 planks. Yep, we should be able to do that just fine. And I might try to do the same for this. It has 150 bricks and it needs some more stone, so I guess I'll leave that one. New year, 35 years in. Not bad. So yeah, I'm seeing these symbols here for no entertainment at the pub, is it? Building is currently not a brewery, not providing entertainment. I don't think it's supposed to. So you need honey and grain. So how much grain do we have? We've got 1,000 grain and 26 honey. Sounds fine to me. Maybe we could throw in an extra apiary just in case they are getting a little low on honey. That could be the case. So resources. Is it food production maybe? I struggled with this before. Is this it? It's the weaver, the candle shop, this apiary. Alright, cool. So we have one right here, one there, there. Maybe out by the... Doesn't seem to have much of a bonus out there. Damn, sorry. Like, I know I can put it in around the houses. People were kind of saying, like, oh, you should really keep it towards the farms, because that's where the farmers are, but I'm thinking maybe we'll just throw one down here, a 63% bonus. 70% just to tuck it in between some houses here. Let's just try that. See how it goes. Hey, we have a trader coming in. So yeah, let's just check the trading post and see if we want to be loading up with anything in particular. Wow, we have loads of beer. I thought we were out of beer. That's why it was saying that. We've actually got 400. Probably don't need that apiary anyway. Seems like pretty good. I don't really know if I want to sell anything. Yeah, honey might just be a bit low, I guess. But we have a lot of beer. Because we are going to be building another pub. Villagers stricken with smallpox. For the large part, it seems like sickness is kind of down. We do tend to have 1 or 2 people sick at all times, but maybe that's just kind of a normal rate based on how many people we have. And this is our other hospital. We've got a deer here. Can anyone go for that maybe? She's shelter stock. She's a fisherman. Sertorius the second. There he is, butchering meat. He's busy. I might just give him the order though to go in and get that, just in case it runs towards the farms eventually. Speaking of the farms, that's a lot of people out there. Are they planting flax? Is this flax? Oh no, it's beans. Or peas, even. New merchant arrived, Masuki the Silver Tongue. That's the other thing. The only thing that we really never have provided these people is spices. I've never really bought spices and really checked what they do, even. He's buying cheese at an increased rate, so let's sell 247 for about 2 grand. We can load up even more. I didn't notice that we were low. I guess, sure, just stock it all. Why not? Cheese is so OP. Anything else? Not that I want to sell. We do have a lot of heavy tools, so we can kind of walk that back now a bit. That has been taking up a lot of our iron. To purchase from him, glass, candles, sand. People say buy sand. I mean, sand is cheap. Let's get some sand in. Why not? It's a decreased... Yeah, sure. Just buy it all. We've got so much money at this point. Buy and transfer, please. 527 sand. Whenever it's cheap, you know, you're ultimately long-term getting the best deal you can, I guess, for it. So what was I thinking of doing? Oh yeah, winding back the production of heavy tools. So the heavy tools are being made here. It's 1 for every 10 regular tools we make. Wow. And you still just made that many this quickly. Items produced last year, 0 heavy tools. 2 heavy weapons and 35. Okay, well. I guess I did adjust it in the last one. Maybe this is fine then. We'll leave it as is. Another merchant has arrived. We now have Ander Plains Rider. He's got some cows, but we don't really need them. Really, I'm just looking for stone. There you go. Stone at a cheaper rate also. Let's just buy it all. Buy and transfer, please. He's got cheese to sell, interestingly, for 6. And we know that our boy here, Masuki, is buying it for 8. A healthy profit of 2. Not really worth it, though. We have our own cheese. I can't be bothered. We'll just sell what gets loaded in here. There we go. Oh, my God. 3,500, basically. Let's go. He's loving it. The cheese that we're bringing back to wherever he's from. Somewhere east, I guess. And if we can, next time he comes around with spices, we'll put some of this money to good use. We got 6,000 in the global treasury and 5,000 in the trader. So we're doing pretty good for money. Money is not really an issue at the moment. Cheap wood, again, if it's super cheap, I'm just going to buy it. It'll just speed things up. Buy and transfer, please. It's going to max out our storage around this area, though. Around these parts, I would imagine. Although I don't know if they fixed that thing where it's like it just gets stored here and never really moves. Igra attacked by a bear here, I think. And the bear is getting shot by the tower. Because the tower has excellent wall coverage, that's why. Speaking of towers, though, yeah, let's get another one in. And then we'll have to build this statue in a moment. I've been waiting for the right amount of stone before we can do it. We also need 25 iron. So another tower, again, pretty much where we used to have it, will be fine. I'll upgrade it as well. Yeah, so this is the area that's going to have to change. So we're going to move this garden. Just going to move it temporarily, just somewhere out here. We can move it again later when I'm sure of where I want it to go. And then the well. So, that's an interesting one. Because, of course, we need a well. Although there is one like here, there's one right there. These are really close to each other, actually. This one's full as well. They're all full. This one's not so much. Okay, right. Let's move this. Maybe, can we put it at the back? There is one out there. We'll swap them around. We'll put this out the back of the fort, and I'll just move this somewhere else. We'll use this later. Alright, cool. So we created this gap in between these houses. We can give them maybe extra gardens and watch them kind of come to life. They could just have 2 of these regular gardens between them. They could just have that. Maybe just to shake it up, bit of variety in the other place. We could do... what could we do? A small statue in behind those ones. It's not much decorations, I guess. Obviously, you could just have trees. You could have... Yeah, I guess trees and shrubs maybe might be nice enough. Stop that one for a second. It's going to put 3 little shrubs. Oh, I can only have 2. Okay, 2 is fine. Then we'll go with 2 small gardens. There we go. Should just break up the monotony a little bit. Frontier, maybe some extra trees then. Don't want it blocking necessarily a doorway, so we'll leave that. Maybe give them a plaza. Cool. And when there's gaps and stuff, I'll fill them in later when we have ideas. I like this giant oak tree. We'll just leave that there. This can be called like the old oak road. Little trail that cuts through. Might leave that as a dirt road or something. Or you could just have plazas maybe cutting through. Next to the hospital. Alright, that's a decent amount of stone already. That's about 30 or 20 stone. Let's check our boy. Anything else we want to sell? We have a lot of clothes, and now we've got obviously a lot of wood and everything, but no, that's fine. Everything's fine. We're very low on iron. So, to make a little bit more iron, I'm just going to tell these guys just to stop, just chill. We've got enough of all this stuff for a while, so no more iron production, please. Need to save it up. Might make another ore deposit soon, so we can keep these going. So they made 120 ingots last year, and 55 in this one. For gold, we made 1,600 gold. So pretty good, but I feel like they could be doing better. Let's have a look at their rate. So transferring goods, they're spending 82% of their time transferring rates. Oh my god, that's insane. 82%, and then 10% of the time working, and somehow they made 120. That seems mad. That seems kind of crazy. Because obviously they just have to go out this... Oh yeah, I should upgrade this road as well. They have to go out this way and go up to get the iron. But I'm surprised the wagons don't do that, surely. This wagon's bringing in chopped wood. Because there is a temporary shelter out here that should be looking after a lot of these buildings. 150 last year. Well, let's get another one down. I don't need another gold mine, but another iron mine I think would make sense. Slope is too steep. We could just keep it in the same spot and move them both later. How much iron is here? 969. 5,000 over there, so let's go with that one then. Maybe let me update this road a little bit. Just cancel that, cancel this little one. Okay, it's good enough. Alrighty, so what's the food situation? We've taken on a few extra people. We're at 9 months of food at the moment. Seems relatively what would I say, diverse for food. Obviously there's been heat stress, 75 crops, 137 and 567. That happened in the last one too. A lot of carrots gone. We planted 1,800, we only got 900 back. Yikes. What's the cattle situation? 1,500 meat, and 0 on this one. They are being milked. They're being stocked just fine. Of course, I didn't really think about it, but of course, the extra mouths to feed as well. A lot of little doe and deer in here. Alright, let's just speed up time. We got some waste building up as well. I hope that the third compost place is able to handle it. They do have a long travel time, I suppose, seeing as they're so far away from everyone. 98%. I mean, he's loading it up, though. So he's got 2 on the go. Maybe it's just time to have even another one. Could be the case. Don't like seeing them with crap piling up, quite literally. That road looks awful. Sorry, just get rid of that one as well. It's a bit better, a bit more curved. Alright, let's just speed up time. It's just a matter of getting things built now, and getting things in place, and then houses should just start upgrading. The desirability is pretty good. We need to add a pub and a bakery, and that's basically it. But that's going to go on the left side of the town anyway. These guys are pretty happy already. They'll just need some extra, what's it called, like desirability, some extra ornaments and decorations and things like that, and they should be happy enough. Yeah, so I'm pretty happy with this road now, so let's just start upgrading the road. Don't think it's going to ever change. Then we get to work on that. So we're down to 56 stone. It's going to basically use all of our stone. Then we need 25 iron to be stored. So once we get 25 iron in the bank, we have 27 actually now, so that's good. We can look to build this super cool statue of Sertorius. 35 stone needed. I think we might just have enough. I did just obviously build those roads, but we can get rid of this one. I'll create some stone for us, just 4. And there we go, right in front. Now hopefully it doesn't block the guys coming out. I don't think it will. 1,200 gold. Holy moly. 25 iron. Prioritize this, please. 4 people. And then we'll put gardens either side of it. I'll wait till after, though, because they also take stone. Yep, no more traders. Hopefully I didn't miss one. Cool, looks cool, the little cut-throughs. Love to see it. Bit of a crazy hill there, though, in fairness. Can you balance that, maybe? Balance that out somewhat? Try. I understand it's not easy. Just try smoothing that out. Doesn't have to be flat, it just needs to be not, like, such an angle. The carts look like they're gonna tip over. Bone fracture, she's a miner. Mm-hmm. It's tough work. Down the mines. We have our other one built now. Just max it out. Get everyone making that ore. We have 58 laborers, 16 currently building. 79 minus 1, 79. Okay. Oh, that was for the person that was injured. Okay. So yeah, I guess another thing then soon would be planting and making a second or a continued orchard out this way, perhaps. Keeping this sort of orchard row going. Yeah, I don't see why not. So we'll just tell this one. What have you got in here, by the way? Peach trees, apple trees, and pear. Let's go with more peaches. It looks like these are starting to die off now completely. Yeah, the lifespan, 8 months left to go. So they're going to be cold for wood, I guess, automatically. And then we'll have to plant some new. I don't know if you have to plant them automatically or, you know, again, or if they get done automatically. But yeah, let's just start laying out new ones. So just to see where this is going to go, it'll be something like this. There's going to be a gap between the two. Because this building is how big? Is it only 2 across? It looks like it is, actually. Yeah, it's only 2 across, actually. Okay, cool. So if that's the case, they could just go back to back. 2 there. And then we could just start it pretty much here. I think it's 6 in a row. So just to test that, let me just move this over. Sorry, just got distracted and got reminded. I mentioned a while ago that motorcycles sometimes rev their engines outside my window. And got into a heated, contentious comment debate with someone who said I was being rude. But okay. I don't think so. But fair enough. Six in total. Is that 6? That's 6 across. Okay, cool. Sorry for taking a while with this. See, that's why I try to go a bit slower, because I'm just such an idiot. Right. So, you could just move this back. Do your job. Get the rest of that stuff. But the other person then can get another arborist going. So, food production, I assume? Arborist? Tuck it in right there. And then maybe we could extend that fence out. Alright, cool. Extend the road out this way as well. Could make a gate, maybe right here. Although I don't think we really need to. Well, I guess more options is probably better. So let's make a gate. And let's distribute this. 64% over there. It's pretty amazing. We're keeping the fertility going pretty much just based on compost. I haven't had to like let any of the fields go fallow or anything. Oh my god, look at all the people coming out here to build. Great to see. Is that statue done? Oh yes. Looking damn good. Statue for Sertorius the Great. It's like tales were I mean, it's only 35 years ago, but I suppose you'd still be telling tales of how a pack of wild bears were tearing people to shreds. And he jumped in the line of fire. Got scratched up himself quite a bit, torn up, but he's still taking them down. The myth of Sertorius lives on, inspiring the people. Tales are, you know, it's recreated in the theater. It's actually got little gardens next to it. I feel like we don't even need the gardens. Maybe some trees? Would that look good? Although I feel like it should be paved or something. So let's see what we got. You could litter it with smaller statues either side. All the disciples of Sertorius. Or you could just go with the standard like little gardens out the side of it. I'll tell you what, we could mix it up a bit then. How about small garden here? Small garden. Actually, no. Yeah, no, that's fine. Sorry for being indecisive. I was thinking maybe tree instead. So not the garden. Let's do the shrub. Yeah. Trees don't have a kind of a nice base to them. They just will sit on grass. So we'll do a small shrub right there. Another small shrub. That's fine. That's fine. And then just a tree or a statue in the middle. Some scholars. I'll let them get that done. It's a little bit of iron, but it's worth it. Those houses are going to be living through the roof. 110% desirability. 120 to live here. Holy crap. 124. How high can it go? It's the most desirable house in the entire land. Although I wouldn't want to live there because of this horrid looking transition. Yeah, it's such an unfortunate thing, but maybe throughout early access they'll add the well, another upgraded version of the well that has the same kind of cobble-lock stone to the bottom of it or something. Or the terracotta kind of colored stone, whatever you call it. Impending blizzard. Man, we had a heat wave. What the hell is this climate change going on? It's tumultuous weather. Just like a little trail that leads out to the wilderness, and this can just go connect up. Alright, this is super chill. How's our other tower? We need to upgrade that. That's another priority. And then we have a bit of a gap here for towers and stuff, so let's do... Can't do an upgrade on this, we don't have the stone. Yeah, there's some gaps around the perimeter. We probably need just one more tower at least. And then it'll be pretty much, that should be us covered. This side is covered. Yeah, so if this one was to shift over to the right, then this would be the most exposed area, and then just one more tower there would fix it. But I'll wait. We need to wait to pull in more stone. Otherwise, I'll just leave them where they are. Could do with having just some extra trees or some other ornaments here. Maybe another shrine. Won't fit there with the thing there. Small park? No. Maybe it's the garden for the herbs that the doctor grows. Alright, blizzard's in. Hopefully it'll put out that fire. Fire has just spread from one building to another, and they've dropped all the water. I feel like people are just going home now because it's cold. Is anyone going to do something about that? Okay, good. Alrighty. Yeah, so really the bottleneck is stone. I mean, we've got tons of money. Loads in the bank globally. Loads in the market. We're just lacking stone. We're making a bunch of other stuff. Everything's pretty good. We have rat catchers, I think, already with this area covered, do we? Ah, maybe not. We need another one then. Amenities and services. Another rat catcher, please. We do need quite a lot of them. Pop this one out somewhere at the back of the market. Actually, sorry to be so indecisive, but I'd like a road to go along that. So instead, the rat catcher can go somewhere else. Maybe... I might just keep it here temporarily. We could always move it, but it's not maybe not a bad spot if we had a bunch of gardens around this area. God damn, it's really heaving it down. It's hard to see. But if we move fast enough, we can get out of it. Well, it looks like it stopped. $260 left in that clay deposit. That one's almost empty. Other than that, things are looking good. Not sure what else to do to beautify the town. Pretty happy with it. Almost everywhere. We're just, you know, lacking stone, so I can't really add much more. Let's just speed it up. We wait for the traders to arrive. It's almost the next year. We're at 418 now. We could put down some extra houses, actually, thinking about it. Try to keep up with them for food. Didn't really see any messages saying like food's spoiled, at least not naturally, you know? And I wonder how the baker is doing. Do we just have the... No, we have 2 bakers, yeah. They made 840 last year. They made 740. Good to see. Totally fine by me. We're going to get that rat catcher built. It's a bit of a priority. This rat infestation going on around here. So just to do a little once over, I'm just wondering, is there anything left that I haven't built? I don't think so. And everything is upgraded as well. We've got every type of statue. We have that one. We have the large park. And its other variant is upgraded as well. Down here. This is the upgraded version of that. I dare say it's quite the prosperous town. If it wasn't for the damn lack of stone. 55. So yeah, we can start putting people back on the various industries, seeing as we had powered them down for a bit. So let's get people back in the arsenal. Maybe just a couple. Working on plate mail armor. Let's get back on the blacksmith. Again, just tone it down a bit for a little while. Glassmaker, they're making glass. Good to see. Start making some coal again. Just at least one of the buildings. And is that it? Then we just need furniture. We can start going again on that. They have a heavy tool in there. They require 12 wood in order to make furniture and distribute it. We then have the candle maker. They made 40 candles last year. I wonder what the consumption rate of candles is and how good we have it. I'm not seeing any in storage, so I'm guessing that we're over-consuming. Usable goods. Luxury goods, I guess. Candles. 42 produced, we consumed 66. Look at the consumption rate for on the graph for candles. It's like out of nowhere, we just suddenly consumed a bunch. I guess we do have a lot of manor houses, but maybe they also just get consumed at a quicker rate than I expected. We'll put more people in the building, see if that helps. We have 416 wax, so I guess that's alright. Alright, so what's the professions like now? Down to 42 laborers. Let's reduce this down to 18 builders. And then we'll just wait to get more and more people. More people will come of age each year. We've 326 people working. So that's almost 100 people not working now, so it's kind of interesting. How many kids? 70 children, 22 infants. So only 27 elderly. Seniors do work, but they seem to only work like farming jobs and things like that, whereas elderly don't work, I don't think. Infants don't work. I'm not sure about children. I'm assuming they don't. Seems like they don't. Yeah, 70 kids. Okay. New merchants arrived. Atka the Iron Clan. Do you have any stone? You do indeed. At a great price. Love to see it. Bring it in. She has iron ore. Don't really need that. Don't really need anything else. We could sell pottery. I kind of just want to keep what I've got now. We make so much money that I just don't really think I need to be selling extra stuff. I'm fine with it. Like, we could just tone down the rate at which we're making pottery. I'd rather just balance it out than be trying to sell stuff. We've only got 2 people in there. It seems like pottery is not nearly consumed as much as like something like candles. Yeah, we'll just keep it down to 1 person. There he is. Look at him delicately crafting. Look, oh my god! What are the chances? He was just so calmly like caressing and massaging his pottery, and then just out of nowhere, the wrath of God. Oh my god. That was crazy. What are the chances? He just like dropped it and legged it. It's not worth it. Oh my god, you're full of fish. Do we need more wagons, I wonder? I wonder what the rate of wagon drivers are. Waiting for task. Well, if there's people... Look at him. He's been waiting for many years. Nah, if there's people waiting, then we don't really need any other ones. I don't think. Yeah, waiting for task. I mean, okay. If you're waiting, then it's all good by me. So we're waiting for another arborist out here to be built. Second merchants arrived. Our stone just got delivered, so things should start getting built again soon. Any stone? He's actually got barrels, plate mail. We could sell pottery and clothes and stuff again. Again, just don't want to. I'd rather store everything up if we can. In fact, speaking of storage, this thing is almost... It is basically full. It's actually over the limit, and it doesn't have the full icon on it. I don't know why. So we'll just upgrade that. 30 bricks, 50 planks. So we're very low on planks. And we have 1,000 logs at the moment. How are you guys doing? Yeah, it seems like they're working most of the time. Whoops, sorry. Oh my god. 72% of the time working. 66, that's okay. I'll take it. Crops lost to wildlife. Can you maybe not? Yeah, look at the amount of them in here. God damn. There's like 5 or 6 of them. Sometimes you need to get the job done. Looks like they can come out just fine. Albeit a little bit messily. Which is a word, trust me. Alright, let's just get, I don't know, 3. These 3 to... Oh, I can't attack them? Oh, interesting. Shame we can't maybe herd them out of here, you know? So I just have to manually do it with the hunters. We have another hunter out here. I could send them in. Sertorius. Just cull this population. There's too many. That's good. Yeah. Off you go. Let's just... Oh my god, the formation. Looks great. Let's just move this way. Get them out of there. Yeah, that's fine by me. As long as you just go outside, that's cool. Just stay out there, okay? Let's keep the guys here for a little while. Eating my damn carrots. I wonder, did they just come in because the wall was being upgraded or something? Alright, let's keep time moving. Let's see how we're doing. We're up to a possibility of 440 population. The houses are looking good. We have our little shrubbery and gardens at the back of these ones. They just need to upgrade. They have their desirability. They just are waiting to get that food. The food variety is going to be the thing that slows us down the most with all of these different places, I guess. 180 stone now, so we can just upgrade the roads. Just get everyone building all this stuff. Some of these roads still haven't got their upgrade, and I've got to move the rat catcher over to tell them to get everything in this area, please. There you go. Who's doing it, by the way? It's Mo-chan. You can actually see the rats and everything. It's so cool. Crops lost to heat stress. Holy crap, they're really throwing a lot out. It's March. What's wrong? Yeah, it's like they know I'm doing well, so it's like, okay. Oh, I didn't even see that. Raiders have been sighted. Raiders are attacking. We're getting attacked from... Where are we? The south of the map. Okay, let's just... Oh my god, there's another big band of them down here. So I'm just going to do this thing where we grab pretty much everyone that's on wagons and everything, send them back into the town. Just be careful not to select the actual towers. Good thing that they're attacking from this side, though, generally speaking. Let's just get them into the town. All of you guys into the town. Interestingly, our guys are out already somewhere else, so we'll just move them down towards here. Yeah, they're on the way. They've just turned. Okay, raid is on the way. I'll ring the bell, seeing as I know people desperately want me to do that. So there, it's ringing. See a lot of food on the ground being dropped. Okay, this will be a flawless victory if we manage to get no one killed. There's a couple running in this way. I'm just going to move them there. Sounds like someone's getting attacked, are they? Nope. Let me just check around the different areas. Any attack coming out this way? We often do get attacked from this angle. Let's just get everyone, bring them inside, just in case. Just in case. Just get going back out that way. Alright, cool. Building's on fire. Villager died of old age. Okay. And who was it? It was Yuli. Let me just check the market. I know people don't like me pausing, but it's how I play. So let's see. Oh, we already saw these people. Sorry, my bad. For some reason, I just thought it was new. I don't know why. Alright, cool. Let's go back out. The crew are almost here. The attackers are almost here as well. Just to help you see where they're coming from. There we go. Alright, towers are firing. Looks like the biggest attack is coming from this side. So maybe I'll just get my guys to go down there. For some reason, some of them didn't do that. 29 sided. So that's about 70, 80 again in total. Oh my god. Can you maybe not go outside? Just stay there. I want you to stay here. Just to be safe, because it does seem like they might get through here. Although I don't see any battering ram or anything. I'm just going to tell those guys to just run further into the town, please. Just stay out of this place. Alright, the guys are out the doors. So just for a little sit rep of what's going on. Health bars are on. Right, our guys are here. Enemies right in front of us. Big pile of enemy over at this gate. Damage of the gate is down to half. Okay. Let's let time play. Keep these regular health bars on. These guys can basically run inside now. Yeah, run back in over this way, please, guys. Towers will help the rest. Alright, this gate is open. Just going to micro these guys down here for a sec. Just Get everyone to get into the same rough area. They're in. The gates are down. They're in. Alright, let's go. So we do have another line of defense in here. It's just a smaller lookout tower, of course, so that should even hit those guys, even though it's not the strongest. One of our boys is a little bit low, Bethany. Alright, some of them have made it down the streets. This tower is under severe attack, although I think they'll actually do fine. So let's see. This person's damaged. Let's just go for that person there that's on their own. And then here, we'll just tell them to run down the streets and see if you can grab those guys that have just made it past us. Seems like it's only like 2 or 3 that have made it in there. A little scary though, because it's right around where all our villagers are. So the tower is just shooting straight down at these guys, so that's fine. Villager slain. Oh no, that's my fault as well. If it happened in the town, that's on me. Oh no, it was a soldier. Okay, well that's a bit different. But still, fair enough. Otrin just died. Now, do those towers run out of ammo, or do they have infinite ammo? She's down. I think that's it, guys. I think we did it. 1 soldier killed, and they did make it through briefly. That seems like it. So everyone should get back to business. Let's turn off the bell. We'll recall the thing. Return to barracks. Now remember, we actually have room for 4 more soldiers that I didn't have in there, so we'll just put the 20 back in, but we'll probably get the other one in eventually as well. We still have to upgrade these other towers. So this one can be upgraded now. And then this one can move. Just move that somewhere in line with this one. And yeah, defenses, another tower right around here. I was just trying to think, where did I moved that one roughly there, so about here? See how that does. Alrighty. Not too bad. Could have gone a lot worse if they got into the town and really started doing some damage, but luckily they didn't. Raiders 29, killed 20, villagers killed 0, buildings destroyed 0. No items pillaged. For the first group that came in. Disease, crop disease is hitting us. Wheat rust. Well, it's too late to change it, so we'll just leave it. It's a bit of a shame as well. Is that the only wheat we're getting this year? Yeah, it is. Okay, well, we've got compost, so let's distribute it. 66% down here. Oh, there's 59 over there. It is getting a bit weak. I think we'll have to, you know what? Just forget this then. Let's raise the fertility at the end of the year. How about that? Try and help out this farm to recover a bit. And I'll just check the other. Yeah, this is ready to distribute compost as well. 59%. Good. Okay, once we get the materials, 150 planks, I'll be upgrading that. I'm gonna turn off some of the firewood because it just seems like we just don't need it. This is still off. Oh, it doesn't have its icon over it for some reason. Yeah, we've only got 1, 2... Oh, there's a third one. Yeah, I was thinking. It seems like we're making a lot. Alright, just turn this one off as well. I guess another sawmill might be the right thing to do, because it just seems like I'm just so constrained for planks and stone all the time. Bricks are totally fine, though. Area's looking nice, at least, as well. I think it looks pretty good. Could do with more desirability. Some of these houses are a bit low. That's why we're putting in things like gardens and better roads. I think it gives a little desirability bonus. Villagers raided. Sorry, I didn't see it. 59. So it wasn't like the army demands thing. It was just, again, another regular raid. So the army has those super soldier guys in it. These ones are just the regulars, so they're a little easier to kill, I guess. Villagers killed 2, it says. Oh, did I must have missed one. I didn't quite see. Building destroyed 1. That's just going to be the gate that got destroyed. Raiders killed 51. 59 came in. I mean, we absolutely decimated them. And it's the least we've had die in a very long time. One of which was a soldier, at least. As well, in fairness. Just thinking, we want to put in that pub, if we could. Another pub right around here. Near the market. Next to the well. Put it on the road, I guess. Nah, it doesn't need to be. God, what is with the outbreak of fires as well? That keeps happening. Is it the candles? Someone dropped candles and made me think about it. God, there's so much crap everywhere. I know it's just there's a lot of water, but there's other things littering the town as well. I'm just going to hide the icons for a bit. 4 new villagers born. We're up to 424 now. And the place is super prosperous. I'm waiting for a lot of the stone to get put down onto these roads and have them upgraded. It's taken a long time. And I suppose no harm in it. Let's just start adding a few of those extra houses to fill this place out. So they don't have to be in a super grid or anything. In fact, even just that first one is... Let's make a gap. Yeah, I think we'll make this place a bit more interesting. We'll make some kind of cut-throughs that look kind of cool. So maybe this just cuts through, but it curves. Because why not? And this needs to be a road that leads straight down to here. Alright, cool. It's gonna be a tall slope, but yeah, cool. Kids like to play on that. They roll down the hill and stuff. With they get a stick and circle or whatever and roll it down the hill. Loving life. Alrighty. Loving our autumnal trees though. The maple trees always look really, really good. And then of course we put in some oak ones here too. Just to shake it up, bit of variety. How's the school doing? Teaching students? Good. How many educated do we have? 72% of our population are educated. That's pretty good, I think. And then we'll put down some extra houses now. So I'll keep a little bit of a gap. We can have these ones built on the curved road. Might look a bit nicer. Yeah, just something like that. These are the fanciest houses because they have loads of house, what's it called, like space around them for different things. Nice. We can put some gardens and stuff in there. I guess we'll just fill out this last little bit. Alright, I'll pretty much just wait for those houses to be done, and then I think we'll wrap up for this one. Town's coming along nicely. A little bit nervous now about the defense situation. Didn't like seeing them get in like that. It scared me. Impending blizzard again. And they're throwing all the weather at us basically every time. We're getting hot winters and freezing cold summers. Our towers are upgrading though at least, and we have more people going on defense. So yeah, we want to get 2 extra people trained in here. They should all have pretty good weapons. A lot of them have plate mail. Not everybody. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm seeing 9 plate mail in total. So it's about almost half. Second blizzard, second year in a row. Firewood is pretty good still, although it's dramatically decreasing since we turned off this building. I guess we'll put it back on now. And then I guess the last thing would be to check the work rates. Yeah, so we've got plenty. Everyone's fine. Add in that extra arborist. Get the extra miner in there. Soldiers are fine. Guards are fine. Cool. He's got 2 food. Hey, it's Anna Steele. Oh wow, already produced 150 iron last year. Excellent. More than the other guys. A little healthy competition between the two. If we were to check resources as well, we've got 44 in storage, so we're obviously gaining now, which is good to see. But But everything's on, so maybe we'll just tell them you could just reduce this down, like, you know, 1 or 2 people. Nothing too crazy. Alright, we'll just speed up time. Let's check desirability, I guess. 84%, 81%, 75. I guess we'll give these guys the upgrade next, because they could do with just becoming manor houses. So nice medium garden slotted somewhere in here and in here. Should give them a bit of a boost. In the old town. Alright, cool. So what's the money situation? So taxes from large houses is 58, from homesteads 21, from extra luxury goods like the furniture and candles 131, from the pubs 18, quite low from the pubs. Market Square 184, and the manor houses 102, manufacturing 200. So we're obviously keeping ourselves going pretty much based on because of the manufacturing that we make. A lot of the time. Not entirely, I guess. Not entirely. Firewood is low. What the hell just happened? We had 300. Well, we're making more, so I'm sure it'll be okay. I guess the blizzard, they maybe just consume firewood at a massively increased rate. Good to know. I mean, it makes sense, but yeah, maybe I should never turn that building off. We had like 600, so I was like, oh, I'll turn it off. 300, I turned it back on, and then it's like, firewood's low. Oh, God. So 1,500, 1,000. See, this, I'd like to upgrade this. We're just short on planks, so really just... I guess having another sawmill would be probably the right thing to do. I've been so hesitant with it just because I feel like this area would be nice. I suppose I could move this out, the compost yard, just move it to the back out here or something. Further away from everyone. Maybe over here. It's not affecting any houses. Except the temporary shelter. And then we'll put in another sawmill here and let people get to work cracking those logs, turn them into planks. I think the real problem with planks is just that we're making the furniture, which consumes quite a bit. Up to year 37 now. 4 new villagers born, 432. Population is still on the increase. If we were to check the demographics of population, actually, we can check the growth rate. It says just 15 and 3. I guess that's the total population over all the years, yeah. That's really the one I wanted to check. So still growing. Actually a pretty consistent growth rate as well. I thought maybe we'd see it leveling off a bit more. I guess probably since 300, we've eased off a bit. The rapid growth is in the first like 15 years when we went up to like 150 very quickly. We've got a lot of cheese, so you know what to do. Load it up. I see a trader on this way in. Baskets, again, pottery. We're all good for all this stuff. Just don't feel like I need to be selling it when we have 7,000 gold in the vault. It might be time to get a second vault. Because what do you do once you just have too much gold? I'm loving this area. This is going to be so good when these houses like kind of grow up properly and we put some trees and stuff in between them. And then this area is probably just going to be reserved for extra little bits of industry. I'll probably move the brickyards down or something because we want to harvest the deposit that's here eventually. And this one's going to run out soon, if not already. It's only got 30 left, so yeah. It'll be, next episode we'll start moving these things out of the way probably to get that one. Alright, let's see what we got. Trader 1, what do you got for me? Any stone? He does indeed have some stone. Not much. Just transfer all that 88 in. Selling cheese. Yeah, nothing really else that I want. Coats. We're actually kind of low on coats. Hide coats. Maybe we could just buy a few. Alright, last thing just to put down, because if I start the next episode, I'll probably forget. Saw pit. So just like the one we have right now. Another one right there, and we can put a little road in between. There we go. That's a priority. Planks are a priority. So, looking awesome. Our statues are done. Check it out. Right across the theater, they tell those tales of Sertorius the Mad. Sertorius the Great and the Brave, of course. Yeah, place is looking damn fine. Really happy with it. Be sad to see it go for a while. But if I ever do another playthrough, I'll definitely bump up the difficulty. And then, of course, we just have, like, all these houses are basically all manor houses now. And a lot of the ones in the north are, too. And more of them should upgrade just as we make more and more food variety. So, food's getting a little bit lower overall. You know, we're seeing less being stored, generally speaking. I know it's the beginning of the year. That typically happens. But I'm going to just quickly go over the statistics in between episodes, have a look at the farms and see if everything is being produced kind of correctly, or at least I'm happy with it, and that we can sustain this extra population, because we've just taken on about 30-40 people extra. So, you know, it always seems like things can be all going very well, but of course it only takes like one bad month, or one bad winter, I mean, to realize that you don't have enough, and your crops get destroyed, the blizzard hits, whatever, and then suddenly, like, you know, 20-30 people die. And then parts of the economy start getting shut down. So that'd be the big fear. We've never had anything dramatically bad like that happen, at least. Other person's here now. My guy who likes to buy cheese. He's only buying it for 4. That's okay, though. You know what? Still, just take it. Take it all. 2,000 gold. He loves his cheese. All right, that's going to be it for this episode. Oh, I think we'll have to buy some spices. I don't even know what you use it for, because they don't say that they need it, but I'm sure they'll love it if we give them it. Anyways, that is going to be it for this episode. Thank you very much for watching. Leave your feedback below, and remember, last few things you want to see in these next couple of episodes before we wrap up the series, as we kind of fill up the settlements, get attacked maybe 2 or 3 more times, and then that'll probably be it. So if there's anything you want to see, or anything you think I could be doing better, don't hesitate to ask, or inform me of what you think I should be doing. Alright, that's going to be it. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Hey guys, thank you very much for watching, and remember, if you want to support the channel directly, you can click the join button to become a channel member. Doing so will get your name in the credits, as well as loyalty badges and emotes to use in the comments. You'll also get exclusive access to my Discord, where there's dedicated channels for each series I'm doing, and it's a great place just to meet others and make some friends.